So, you have an old reel. Done you well. Still good reel. But it breaks. And because it's an old reel and the newer reels on the market, you don't have the parts. You can't send it to a guy that can service it for you. Unless you have a guy that does it privately. So, in this video, I'm going to attempt to take an old reel which is having some issues, and I'm going to try and fix that reel. So stay tuned, because it's going to get interesting. Now, so I spared the time of you guys watching taking the spool off, and now I'm just about to actually take this cover off and get a first look at what's behind. And so let's have a look. I mean, it can't be that bad, surely. That's if it even decides to come off. Seems to be a bit stubborn, but give me a minute. Give me a minute, okay? So, I done figured it out why it wasn't coming off. It's because I'm stupid and I didn't look. So, well, also you gotta give it to Penn. They are really good at hiding screws. So, I have all the main screws taken off, but hello, little buddy. Where did you done come from? Well, I didn't realize that you can take this off. And this is in such a way that, boom. So, your boy is a bit of a nod. Off and have a look. There we go. Yeah, I hope you also realized that before I realized that. Gotta take the screw out first, man. You can't show the people that there's a screw there and then try and take it off with the screw still there. Sometimes. Come on, little screw. Come on, little screw. Alright. Tiny little screw. Everything is fine. It's a bit of corrosion on the actual main gear, yeah. And you can see it's very the reel grease that is in here is quite old and has almost entirely been used up. So if I take this gear off, if I take it out, ugh. Get that ball bearing, seems fine. Put that in my divider. Alright. That's how old the grease is. Just so you know. Do it the right way, not the lazy way. Too big. Perfect. See, so I don't actually have a tool to push the bottom gear out, so, and I don't want to shove a screwdriver in there because I'm going to mess up the what's the name then, so I'm just going to push this in here, and I'll catch you back once I've got this out, and then I'll give you another closer look on the inside. Yeah, alright guys, welcome back. So, got the main gear off over here. Check it out, old grease. It's gonna look good when it's nice and clean. It's the inside. All the gears seem to be fine, just the grease is very, very old. You know? Old grease, never a good thing on a reel. So I'm gonna clean this up real good, and then I'm gonna cut back to when it's nice and clean. My bad. So what I'm doing now is it's got a bit of thinners here, or terp, or whatever, turpentine, whatever the hell you guys call it. Yeah, was it funny? So why am I doing this? Why don't I just stick to the basics and tell you what I'm doing? Alright guys, so now I've cleaned the inside, cleaned out all the grease. As you can see, it's looking shiny, you know, or shiny. Just give it that, just give it, that's clean. Help my viewers. Look at that. Look at that bearing shine. Before, I was putting my finger here, couldn't even see that beauty. Now she's shining. Shining. Shine like a star, baby. Shine. Yeah. Vibing. Alright. For the grease. Looking greasy. As it should be. All that new gear. New grease. As you can see, my ball bearing, whatever you want to call it, blah blah blah, is greased up. Let's go for insertion. Bam. Just like that. She is in. Yeah. Voice crack. Yeah. By the way, that yeah was just me, but my voice did crack, so bear with me, people. Alrighty, people. So, got the cover plate back on. Clean the inside with some of my special medicine, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, looking good. Now I just need to clean all the, I need to degrease it. Hey guys, so I'm back after cleaning it with the turpentine. I don't really want to touch it too much, you know, with my hands. But this is after cleaning all excess oil, excess stuff off. This is the reason I really wanted you to be here. Watch closely now. As Are you still watching? Keep watching. And boom. Alright guys, so it's actually kind of dark outside. Let me check what the time is. 17 minutes past 8. I'm gonna go upstairs and make a cup of tea. So, update. I actually have had a complication getting the drag back on. But I'll get back on. I'm actually nearly done now. I just have to. Well, folks, this video was a fail. Enjoy your day. I'm going to give you a quick lesson. Ow. Stab myself on the screw now. In life, you'll get some challenges. But, you know how I said this video was a fail? In life, don't, how do I say it, you know? In life, don't think the worst is gonna happen. Try and think around the worst, you know, if you know what I'm saying. I just had a shower now, and a quick little rethink, and I'd come back at it, you know, with a new mind and a new set. And I think I found the problem. See, I got the spring in there. The spring is back in there, because when I actually checked this, the spring just doing and took off. The spring is back in there, so that's fine. But now on the spool, when it goes down, the little, here is the thing goes onto. When it goes onto it, see there, it's coming out the top now, okay? But now this is thin enough to go all the way, so yes, the little stub goes through, but the little stub goes through to about there, and it should be up there. And I think the reason for that is, and I'm going to use this to point, if you look here, that hole looks pretty straight, right? You know, looks straight through. Tilted at an angle, right there. You see it? Yeah, right there. That is supposed to be lying, that corner over there is supposed to be there, you know? Alright guys, so I might be actually onto something here. So taking that whole thingy off, you know, is the thing that I showed you, took that off. And now these are the drag washers. They're still in great condition, like almost new. They still somewhat got a white color. These are the washers. And the previous idiot actually did all these washers wrong. So there's two little tabs that see, this one has like fins, this one washer, so it's meant to be like this one washer, and I took them all out, so one right at the bottom, and then a pad, and then one without it, and then one, and then you put a pad, and then the previous idiot just put another flat one like this. And then so after the pad, and then you meant to put another one with these fins. And those fins have the sole purpose of to stop the hole from slipping out of alignment. So the previous idiot did it wrong. So I'm just going to put these last two in. So now put the fin in and the washer and the drag seal, and you just go all the way around. But if you don't have one, then you just literally you don't actually tap, you just press down gently at the corners, so the corners go down, because each layer has to have a very, very thin coat of, like, not even, like, next to nothing of just real grease, and then you just flap those edges down. Then I'll take my webbed one and I'll put that in the fins there where it's meant to go. There we go. Give that a tap down, and then I'm going to tighten this all up, and I'll show you when it is all tightened up, which is going to be right. Alright, so like I said, I apologize if this is a long video. Alright guys, watch this. And with the power of using the imagination and rethinking, you can get anything done. There we go. This video is not a fail. Because why? Because I fixed it. And because I don't give up. Catch you back when it is all now re-cleaned and re-detailed. Yeet! Give you a little disclaimer quickly, guys. If you're unsure on how to service a reel, or you feel like you don't want to service it, also, like when I open it now, there was a slight complication that happened, but I managed to fix it. I fixed it well. The reel has been re-greased. The drag is fine. The reeling, mint. That I figured out that sound is just because it's an old reel, a big one. So yeah, and then just a disclaimer, if you have all those things in the disclaimer, I'd rather not do it if I were you. And now let's just show you for the unveil of the finally restoring the pen. Polish the spool, saugus, looking nice. I'm gonna put new line on it. I think drag top looking good. Real handle from what it was before to now, big improvement. Front nice and clean. I like this the most, the cleanest. Lock it up. Locked up. Not locked up. So guys, that is how to refurbish an old coffee grinder. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next episode.